Hi guys, Chuck here again with Hillbilly Half Acre Homestead. How's that for a shot? See these little guys? They're all up here, just like with the big rabbits in the rabbitry over there. These guys are out here in the grow out pen. These guys are about 5 weeks old. We weaned them a week ago. They've been in here a week now, and they are growing like little weeds. Just growing like little weeds. They're doing just fine. They were weaned at 4 weeks of age. They don't even remember Mama now. Oh, by the way, this is Pepper. The black rabbit here, this is Pepper. This is our Netherland dwarf buck. Pepper was, we're here in northeast Arkansas in Clay County. Pepper was a grand champion rabbit at the Clay County Fair last year. We moved him over here. He was over there. You remember, you probably just watched a video about the raccoon attack, and Pepper was in an unsafe location and he was moved over here. They look tame, and I guess they are, but more than that, they're expecting treats, just like Mama was expecting treats over in the rabbitry. They're expecting treats too. So I'll just show you. I just wanted to give you an update on how these guys are doing. Yeah, they love it. These are old stale cinnamon raisin bagels. They can't have a lot because of sugar content. I mean, it won't really hurt them, but it'll make them put on weight where they don't need to put on weight. The chickens, they love these things. Hey, peanut butter. Anyway, I opened up a bag of this stuff, and everything in the barnyard is going to crowd around. So I better throw these guys some in there. And anyway, there's a treat. That's actually more than a treat, but okay, we'll I don't know how this will do here. I'm gonna move this camera. Hope I don't make anybody sick. Okay, now see all the birds? I don't know if you can see me. They love it. There's Coco, Muscovy duck. There's a runner, some sort of crested duck. There's a couple of drakes over there. That Rhode Island red hen that just took off over that way, away from us. That's Peanut Butter. There's the general, the big red rooster there in the middle. But they love this. They love this bread. We can walk outside. First they'll start throwing a fit because we don't have anything to give them, but then we get out a bag of this stuff and they hear the plastic bag rustle when we open it, and they'll just literally go nuts. This is not their sole source of food, okay? Don't send me any nasty comments. You can't raise chickens on that. You can't raise chickens. You're right, okay? You're not gonna. This is not 100% nutrition. Bear in mind though that these chickens have a huge outdoor pen. You may as well say free range because they're not in a cage. They do have a pen that they're confined to, but at times they do get out of the pen and they'll pick greens. There's grass and there's clover and just all kinds of stuff out here for them to pick up. And here comes Tiger. There you go. Tiger likes cinnamon raisin bagels too. Here comes Leland right up to the camera. There's Leland. Can you see Leland's head? Here, Leland. Here, Leland. Here, Leland. Okay, come here. Come on, Leland. Come on, Leland. Oh, he's still chewing. Lucy, you want some? Here, come on. Who wants it? Come on. That was peanut butter. I don't know if it's camera high. Let me see. I'll aim it down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit better. That sun's kind of bright on over. Okay, come here. Elvis. Elvis, are you in the shot? Yeah, there's Elvis. Watch. Elvis can catch. Elvis. Oh, he missed it that time. I'll get him to catch one for you. Here, Elvis. Elvis. There, he got it. Good. Coco. Coco. Uh-oh, I threw that too high. My bad. Here, Elvis. He got it. Elvis can catch. Priscilla says just as long as he don't catch other girls. Here, Leland. Come here, Leland. Come here, Leland. Come here. Come on. There you go. Good. You lost that, didn't you? No, what we do with the bread, we buy it. We buy like a whole shopping cart full of it in the bag. You know, it's day old or stale bread for like, I don't know, $5 to $7. And we bring the stuff home and it supplements, okay? It's not their sole source of food, but it does have protein, it does have carbohydrate, it does have other trace things that is good for them, but it is not 100% nutrition-wise. It's not 100% what they need on a daily basis. However, see that can? You see that can? Those have chicken food and, well, bird food. That is, it's a mixture of some type of, it's a bag fancy scratch grains along with chicken layer pellets, and we mix that 50-50. We'll pour a 50-pound bag. Well, actually, we don't pour it. We'll take a cup. We'll set 2 bags up here. 1 bag of fancy scratch, 1 bag of layer pellets, and we'll take a cup. We'll scoop out of the bag a cup of layer pellet, put in there, and then a cup of the fancy scratch grain put in there. That each can holds 2 bags, so 2 bags of each, and we can fill up both cans, and we feed for a while. I can't really remember how much they are fed on a daily basis out of that, but that completes their nutrition. Okay, all this does. There's no way we can afford to feed this many animals 100% chicken layer feed. Okay, they just don't. I mean, they don't make that much money, and yeah, they provide food, but look at how long you have to feed them before you ever get anything back from them. You know, so think about that. Anyway, this makes their feed go farther. Okay, they love it. It's not just this. This is cinnamon raisin bagels. We just happen to get what they happen to have. Okay, the shopping cart. When we buy the shopping cart, usually we get a couple of them at a time when we go up there. The place where we get this is about 35 miles away, something like that, maybe less. We go up there and we pick it up. Here, Leland. I wish you could see this. I know you can't, but there's a baby chicken perching up on my tripod on the inner legs of it. Here, I tried to give it a piece of bread and it flew away. I thought it was trying to get closer to the food. Anyway, that's what we do. The bread, I think it does have some calcium in it, but their feed has all the trace minerals and nutrients and what have you that they need. Okay, basically what this does, this just makes it go farther. Okay, they get that first. We give them how much of that they're going to get in the morning, and then in the evening we give them the bread. And they go to bed. They're not hungry. They're full. Sometimes we'll just throw it out here whole. Just shake it out of the bag and throw the bagels out whole and let them pick at it and do their thing. Other times, I like to just come out here and spend the time with the animals. It's peaceful, even though they're making all kinds of noise. To me, it's peaceful just to come out here and throw them some bread. I enjoy it, you know. Peace and quiet. It's a good, if you've never done it, don't knock it. It is an excellent stress reliever. There comes Molly Cat. Here comes Molly Cat. Molly, Molly. Come on, Molly, Molly. You want some? We have two. Molly, Molly. Tiger, he's an outside cat. He's a barnyard cat. We started him off indoors because it was, you know, because, well, just getting on spring. He was born, and when he was born, it was still kind of cool for him to be outside. You know, he would have been outside all winter had we started him off indoors. He actually is a baby of one of our cats that we have, one of our house cats. And they wanted to keep him even though he was a little male. And I said, well, you know, knowing how little tomcats behave, I said he was not going to stay in the house. And so I love him. He's a cute cat. He doesn't even try to harm any of the animals. I don't care how small they are. We have given him a dead animal, a small chick or something that didn't make it, and he wouldn't even eat it. He didn't know what to do with it. So I doubt that he's a big contributor to keeping down the mice and rodent population around here, but he's here, and we love him just like everything else. Our house cats stay out during the day though, so and they do hunt. Molly Cat, she's a hunter. She won't hurt anything in the barnyard. We've tested her enough times. She won't hurt anything in the barnyard, but we've seen her out hunting. We have mice, and we have a creature called voles. Voles. I'd never heard of it before. My son came in the other day and showed me a baby one he had found. He wanted to keep it for a pet. Well, that lasted all of about, 2.5 hours, I think, and one of the house cats got a hold of it. But evidently these fields out here around behind the house and what have you are full of them. So the cats, they go out there and they catch those and they hunt. I know there's groundhogs out there. I don't know if the cats, groundhogs are pretty big. I don't know if the cats hunt those or not. I haven't seen them do it. Coco's biting the cat. Tiger, you want some of this? Hey, you want that? Yeah. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. He's pretty. He's big and healthy. Big baby. He's a big baby. I used to not like cats. Well, when my wife's around, I still don't like cats. Shh. But I've gotten to where I don't mind cats as much. We've got about 4 dogs as well, so it's not like cats are the only thing they have. I don't know if that's who's hissing. Are you hissing, Tiger? Are you hissing? Leave him alone. Oh, Bunny's over there. They got that big old pen to play in. A lot of people say that 4 weeks of age is just too young to wean a rabbit. But, I grew up with rabbits. When I was in high school, I was an FFA member, and we had a project that we had to do every year. And I think a couple of years, my project was raising rabbits. And, so me and the rabbit husbandry goes back that far. Of course, I grew up, we always had chickens and guineas and ducks and things around the farm. So it doesn't mean I haven't learned a lot, since I've gotten older. And with my family, we having chickens and ducks and geese and things of our own. It doesn't mean that I haven't learned a lot, but it just means that, I felt comfortable bringing them here. And that speaking, if any of you guys are interested, we're hatching eggs, peanut butter and these black hens, sired by the general here. They're laying eggs. And if any of you folks out there are interested, we've got, incubators can be really expensive if you're going to Orchland or Tractor Supply, Farm and Home, something like that, to buy an incubator. But I've got a couple of incubators that I made out of One's made out of a full-size side-by-side refrigerator. The other one's made out of an RV, a refrigerator that came out of an RV. And they work better than the commercially bought incubators, in my opinion. If you guys would be interested in any information about those, not only are they better incubators, but they hold a lot more eggs. The side-by-side refrigerator incubator, it could hold probably a couple thousand eggs, depending on what they are and what size eggs they are. They could probably hold a couple thousand. But anyway, just kind of standing here having a little talk with you guys. I hope you're not getting too bored or anything. I just love spending this time with the birds, and I like sharing it with you guys. Some people may be watching these videos. Maybe you don't have critters at home. Maybe you're just thinking about it. Well, hey Leland, easy. Maybe you're just thinking about it. Well, I hope this doesn't deter you. I mean, I'm just saying, this is what I enjoy. I stand out here and I throw the birds some feed and what have you. Let them do their thing, but at the same time, it keeps them somewhat accustomed. While I don't want them under my feet 100% of the time either, I don't want them running from me every time I go out in the backyard, because that's just not, that makes it look like you mistreat them or something whenever they take off and what have you. This just makes them a little more tame. Of course, with Leland around, he don't allow many shenanigans anyway. He's a pretty good guard goose. I've never seen him attack other than just nipping at the chicks and what have you, but he definitely will make enough noise, make you aware that something is wrong. He is just as good a watch animal as any dog you would ever have. Anyway, I don't know how much of this video we'll end up editing out or whatever before we show it to you. But I hope what you're looking at, I hope what you've seen, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you like these type of videos, let us know. Put it in the comments, or click the like button, or just send us an email. I don't have a problem putting up more of the videos of the kind that you like. I've never made a video like this, just standing here throwing out bread, talking to you guys, and showing you how the animals react and what have you. Sometimes they can do some pretty comical stuff when you're throwing this out and they start fighting over a little bitty piece of bread, We call it chicken TV. If you like this kind of stuff, like I said, I've never put out a video like this before. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know and I'll do more of them. Or maybe let the kids come out and do some videos like this or something. They throw bread out to the animals a lot more than I do. So just let me know. If you want more videos about beekeeping, let me know. You want to see more videos about beekeeping. Right now I'm limited on what I can show you, because until I get some hives built up and what have you, I really can't show you a lot about queen rearing. And it would be a matter of, you would simply be watching me learn how to do queen rearing. But, if that's okay with you, we'll get to that eventually. If you want to see more rabbit videos, we can do rabbit videos. I do have these two cages here at the back. Okay. This cage let me loosen this up. Okay, we're going to shake a little bit. This cage here at the back. Okay, that's tight too. Let me get adjusted here. I'm sorry for the shaking. Okay, there we go. See that cage right there? See, it's got a tin roof, and it's a wood and chicken wire cage. Oh, the bunny's in the can. He thinks he's safe. I guess he thinks he's safe. See the bunny in the can? Maybe that's his bedroom. Oh. Anyway, that cage right there, and there's another one on down. I don't know. Let me see if I can get you to it from here. Okay, focus. I don't know if it'll focus. Anyway, there's another cage. It's a little smaller on down. Those two cages are actually there for the purpose of, I'm going to back out again here. Sorry. Hope I'm not making anybody sick. And you people suffer from epilepsy or anything like that. I apologize if this causes you problems. I'll edit as much of the shaky frames out as I can. Okay. Anyway, what I was getting at is I've got an automatic watering system that I'm going to put up on those two cages. Those are my grow out pens for my young rabbits. After they're weaned, they go into the grow out pen. At that point, they are for sale, unless I'm saving them for future breeding stock for myself. Alright? Now, that being said, at 8 to 10, maybe 12 weeks of age, depending on how well they grow out, they will become attendees of a freezer camp. We'll call it freezer camp. Now, but that's just a place where we can put a number of rabbits together in a pen and really just sock the feed to them, you know, because that's what's going to make them grow, you know. And we have tin cans and a stainless steel bowl in there right now to give these rabbits water. Well, in the course of the summer, when these guys are breeding, there could be as many as 25 or 30 rabbits in there. That's not going to cut it. Okay, so I've got to get some more hose, and I hope to be able to do that over the weekend. And then I hope you guys will be able to, we'll make a video showing an automatic watering system. It's not using the red chicken nipples. I have some of those. I don't really like those, and they're not suitable for rabbits anyway. Alright, the ones I have are for rabbits, and I'll show you that in a later video, hopefully sometime next week, maybe, you know, Lord willing, we can show you that. And you know how simple it is to make that work. And with the nipples that I have, and I will show you those when I make the video. I don't have any out here with me right now. I bought them off of Amazon, like 100 of them, for a very good price. I think they ended up being like maybe 50 cents or less a piece, and that includes the little springs and the plastic T-fittings for splicing the cables together, or I'm sorry, not the cables, but the hoses. Okay, so other than that, pretty much all you need is a little bit of 5/16 hose and a container to catch your water. It doesn't have to be airtight. Unlike the red chicken nipples, for the rabbit nipples, they don't have to be airtight. Okay, it can have an open top, but I do recommend whatever you use that have a screen of some sort over the top to keep leaves and, you know, larger foreign objects out of the water, so that you don't have to worry about them stopping up your hose, stopping up your nipples. You get your nipples stopped up, your water nipples stopped up, then all of a sudden you're going to come out one day and you're going to have rabbits that are dead or dying, and you don't understand why. And you investigate a little farther, and you're going to figure out that it's because, well, they're dehydrating because the rabbit system, the watering system, stopped up, and you didn't check it. Unfortunately, sad as it is, this comes from experience. So now, anything that we have on any rabbits that we have on the automatic system, when we go to feed those rabbits, we actually physically work the nipple with our finger to make sure water sprays out of it. Make sure it's not stopped up. That's every day we do that. It's just a matter. You go to the cage to put food in. It takes 2 seconds to reach down, activate that nipple, make sure water comes out of it, and go on about your business. But anyway, I think we filmed enough here. I'll probably end up editing a lot of stuff out of here. But anyway, thanks for listening, watching, slash, I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't like these videos like this, if they're just boring, you're not going to watch them, hey, put me a comment in. If a majority of the people watching these videos don't like it, then I won't bother making it anymore. I mean, it's just that simple. I'll concentrate my efforts toward making videos that you do want to see. Okay? So, we'll see you guys next time. Look at right over here. Hiding behind the food pan. A couple of hens over there. They need to go lay an egg, don't they? Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Y'all have a great day and God bless.